Welcome to another episode of the Advisor Corner. Let's talk income replacement. Hi, my name is Tashana Ferguson, a financial advisor for Chancellor Insurance Agency Limited, specializing in Sagicor products. You do not want to miss this episode, so stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Have you ever think about if you should become critically ill, what would happen to your family? Especially if you are the sole breadwinner for your family. What will happen to your children if you should become critically ill? Have you ever think about that? Guys, now is the time to put stuff in place, to put certain things in place in case you should become critically ill, right? Think about if you have a two-parent dynamic in your family and one person is earning more than the other, or even one person is earning, because I know that in certain households you have the woman that is working, sometimes the male probably trying to find another job because of COVID, and you probably lost your job during COVID. So you may have one person earning more than the other, or one person taking on more responsibility because one person is earning more. Or for the single parent, that has to provide for his or her family, now is the time to put certain things in place. But even if you haven't started yet, guess what, guys? It's never too late. And I am here for you to ensure that you have your income replacement put in place should you become critically ill. I am here to save the day like Superman. All right, guys? So listen up. Think about this. If you should become critically ill, what will happen to your family? Will my kids be able to go to school? Will there be a burden on my extended family, on my aunts, on my sisters, my brothers? Now is the time we need to think about putting things in place to ensure that ourselves and our family is covered. Having a critical illness plan is very vital. You never know what can happen, and always remember that when you're taking out any insurance policy, it is always for the what if kind of plan. Normally, if you should become ill or critically ill, then most of the time you won't be able to get that insurance, because a lot of the times we have the misconception that, okay, if I get ill, then I can take out an insurance. Then most of the time you're not able to get that insurance when you become sick. So the fact that you're healthy now and you're able, now is the time to ensure that you have a critical illness package, otherwise known as income replacement. So now is the time you need to create or call your advisor, which is me, your insurance advisor, and we can talk about packages for you and your family to suit your needs. And guess what, guys? The good thing about our income replacement packages, it fits every single budget. It is so affordable, it will blow your mind. And I'm not kidding, and I'm not exaggerating, guys. It is the truth. I am spitting facts right now. So let's break it down. Did you know that you can add savings and investment to your income replacement package? Oh my God. Trust me, guys. That's also a life benefit, right? When you have your policy over time, when you have your income replacement packages over time, and you have that savings and investment on it and you've never touched it, did you know that you can use your savings and investment benefit on your plan as collateral? Yes, you can. So the money that you put aside to put as savings and investment on your policy, let's say you're looking to buy a car and you want to use it as a collateral, or you want to use the amount to help buy a vehicle, or to pay down on a property, or to pay a deposit on getting a home, you can use the investment and savings aspect on your income replacement plan as a collateral. That means that you would have to have that particular plan over time. And also, guys, take into consideration when you're taking out any insurance policies, always have in mind that your premium also depends on your gender and your age. So if you are a little bit younger, you will be paying less to get more coverage. And if you're older, you will be paying more to get a decent amount of coverage. So you have to know that you have to run right now, like you hear news, and to ensure that you have that safety net for you and your family, right? You also want to think about, okay, a lot of times when I approach prospects, and a lot of the things that they normally say to me is that, oh, I have money in the bank. But think about this, you're paying $3,000 maybe to get a $4 or $3 million coverage, just like that. What if you have the policy for like a year, right? And God forbid, you should become critically ill. And let's say your coverage is $3.5 million. Remember, you have the policy for a year and your premium is $3,000, right? Would you be able to save $3.5 million in a year based on your salary and based on after you pay your bills, send the kids to school? Calculate how much money you can save for the year. Remember, you're paying $3,000 to get $3.5 million. And if you should become critically ill, you get a lump sum of your coverage tax-free. Guys, how amazing is that? So this is something that you should be thinking about now. Insurance, having critical illness, aka income replacement package, is the way to go. And it is beneficial because I know a lot of people that insurance has helped, because if they did not have their plan when they had become critically ill, they would have been doing fish fry or have to be contacting family overseas. How many of us have that luxury? Or another popular thing that I see a lot of people is doing is GoFundMe. Remember, all of our insurance benefits fit every budget. So sometimes you're thinking about that you need, like, insurance is for rich people. No, it's not. It's for all of us because it protects all of us. You don't want to be thinking about, how am I going to get the money to take care of my illness? Also be thinking about your illness, because that's two type of stress right there. You want to know that yes, you're sick and you want to concentrate on getting better because you put certain things in place to ensure that you and your family's needs are taken care of, because you took the initiative to take out some income replacement packages. Another popular thing that I normally hear prospect tells me, oh, I have money in the bank. That's amazing. That's great. It's good to know that you're saving, but guess what? If you, God forbid, if you should have cancer or you should meet in an accident, because as you can see, the amount of accidents that are happening every single day. And these are some of the things that we should think about, right? So if you should become critically ill, let's say, God forbid, if you should have cancer. If you have money in the bank, let's say you have $5 million and you're so happy and you're so proud that you're able to have $5 million in the bank. Because a lot of people, they don't have that in the bank, you know what I mean? A lot of us would be happy to know that we have that as cash, right? Let's say you have, God forbid, you are diagnosed with cancer. Do you know how expensive it is to have that critical illness? It is very expensive. It is stressful, it is painful, and it is expensive. To remove a breast right now is $2.6 million, or it can be more. And we're not talking about medication, we're not talking about chemo, we're not talking about, other treatments that comes along with that critical illness. You know what I mean? So within a year or less, that $5 million would be like nothing. You know what I mean? So think about it this way. You have your money in the bank, that is great, but your money is there. You maybe have that particular money to do other business. So I always say this, always have different streams of income. Your salary should be able to pay your bills. You should have a salary that is there for recreational stuff, because a lot of people, they're doing multiple jobs now because times are hard. Let's face it, let's be real about this, right? So we're going to think about this. The insurance, because normally we save for the rainy day, right? But sometimes we have ambitions, we have goals, we have trips that we want to take, properties that we want to buy, cars that we want to buy, right? So let's say you're saving that $5 million to pay for a property, because this is Jamaica preferred rentals, right? So let's use the example, buying a property and you should become critically ill. And you have to use that $5 million. You're going to be on your sick bed thinking about that $5 million that probably you had to spend for your sickness, because you did not listen to your girl to take out an insurance or income replacement package. That income replacement package would have been used, that critical plan would have been used to facilitate those expenses for your sickness, rehabilitate you. Let's say if you should meet in an accident and you become paralyzed and you have to get physiotherapy, do surgery, stuff like that. So your critical illness plan or your income replacement plan will facilitate those expenses, and you will have that $5 million still after you get better to spend, because you had taken the initiative to ensure that you and your family were taken care of. Other benefits that can be added to your insurance policies are AD&D and total disability waiver and life protector. So the AD&D means accidental death and dismemberment. So if you should be, met in an accident, then you would get a percentage of the sum insured. If you lose a limb, an eye, a toe, a member, an arm, you get a percentage of the sum insured. So those are benefits that can be added to your life insurance policy or your critical illness policy. Life protector, that covers hospital benefits. If you should be in the hospital for 7 days and over, you can get a percentage of the sum insured. You get medication benefits, ambulance benefits, you name it. Total disability waiver is another benefit that we can add to your plan as well. If you should become totally disabled, then the insurance company will pay your premium for you. So guys, we have the proper plans to facilitate all your needs, because you think about these policies, we had you in mind when we were creating these types of policies. So please do not wait before it is too late. So if you want to book your appointments with me, remember my telephone number is 876-447-8263. That's 876-447-8263. And you can also email me at tferguson@chancellorinsja.com. So that's tferguson@chancellorinsja.com. and I'll be more than happy to sit down and have a conversation with you over the phone. We can discuss your budget, and I will be more than happy to create a plan that is affordable and beneficial to you and your family's needs. Thank you so much, guys, for another segment of the Advisor Corner, and stay tuned. Leave a comment below and tell me some of the things that you would like to know about taking out an insurance plan, or what you would like your next topic to be like. Guys, comment below, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and you stay blessed.